Hawks hosting the Wizards. The Hawks are 7.5-point favorites. The over-under is at 252. The Wizards are plus 250 on the money line, and the Hawks are minus 310. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow, and they've already changed. The Hawks were 8, and the over-under was 253, and that was 5 minutes ago. So it's supposed to be Jones, Poole, Avila, Kuzma, Gafford, Young, Murray, Bay, Johnson, and Capella. Lineups have not been confirmed. That's just who's supposed to be on the court. And if Trae Young keeps passing up open shots tomorrow like he did tonight, it's going to be a long day for the Hawks. Now, the Hawks are playing back-to-backs. Head-to-head, the Hawks are on a 6-game winning streak. They are 9-1 against the Wizards in their last 10. The road team is on a 2-game winning streak. The road team is 6-4. The favorite is 5-5 against the spread. The favorite is on a 6-game winning streak on the money line, and the favorite is 9-1 on the money line. The over is 7-3, but the under at 253 or 252, either way you get it, is 9-1. The last game that they played against each other was the only game that went over that. There was a total of they've played each other 3 times this year, and the Hawks have won all 3 games. 251, 244, 256. They won in Atlanta by 9, then they won by 28 in D.C., and then they won by 4 in D.C., and that was the game that I bet the Hawks laying 7. And, yeah. Now, the Wizards are 1-9 in their last 10, 3-5-2 against the spread, and the under is 6-4 in their last 10. They are presently on a 6-game losing streak. There was a total of 204, 226, then 264 points, and then 216 points. They lost by 24 to the Cavs. They lost by 16 to the Knicks. They lost by 8 to the Thunder. And then they lost by 8 to the Pacers. For the Hawks, they are 3-7 in their last 10, 1-3 in their last 4, 2-8 against the spread, and the over-under is 5-5. 266, 227, then 271 points, and then 234 points tonight. They lost by 34 to the Pacers, then they lost by 7 to the Magic, then they beat the Sixers without Embiid by 7, and then they lost by 18 tonight. And believe me, that game was a lot worse than 18. The Pacers bench was pretty much just doing their thing. I don't think a single Pacer had 20 points in that game. It was just overall like everyone was just hitting their shots. This is a question of like bad versus worse. I know the Hawks are bad. I mean, I know the Hawks are mediocre. The Wizards are bad. So it's just, who do you trust? I'm going to go with the Hawks with the money line. I'll take the Hawks laying the points, and I'm going to go under in this one. If it happens to fall into the 240s, I would consider going over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.